fantastic.
But
good. That means she's getting a reaction. Good for her.
Yeah.
Dynamite. I thought the fucking 8-man to open the show was fucking awesome.
That
Was it the conglomerate?
Fantastic.
No, it was Kenny, Kevin Knight, Mike Bailey,
and Briscoe.
Yeah.
Briscoe against the Bucks, Okada, and Ricochet.
Yeah.
Who ate the pin, Rick?
Matt, let me ask you this.
Mark.
No, did he?
I think so.
Yeah, Mark took the pin, 100%. So they bring in Kevin Knight and they bring in Mike Bailey, and now they're like a tag team, and they're in this 8-man. But they announced, I think either next week or it may have already happened on Collision. There's a trios match. Is it because Kevin? Oh, it's because Kevin Knight's going back to Japan, isn't it?
Yeah, he's in the best of the Super Juniors.
Okay, never mind. Then that makes sense then. Because I was like, well, how are you already not having them in the trios match together? Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it was. I thought they did the match. They did a great job with the build up to when we were finally going to see Kenny and Okada touch, and clearly they're building that to all in May. Or in London, or wherever the fuck, Texas. Jesus Christ!
In May. What country is May in, Matt?
August. No, July. Fuck me. Jesus Christ.
No thanks.
I wasn't asking you.
I mean, you got nice
dinners
tits,
again.
but, yeah.
Bring Kate back.
I didn't say that.
I meant Matt's hitters, but sure.
I was under the impression that Moxley and Joe was at Double or Nothing, but that's at Beach whatever in 11 days or 9 days.
Oh, the show that Dave Sturgio's booking?
God bless.
What's it called? It's got a theme, guys. AEW
no, it's called Beach Break.
Fight Forever, or Fight Fest, or Fight on the Beach, or Fight for the Fallen.
No, it's episode 263.
Season 6.
All right.
Goddamn, Beach Break. Yeah, okay, Beach Break. Yeah.
Beach break.
Yeah, I was right.
In a cage.
Yeah.
In a cage. Yeah, Joe wants it in a cage so none of them rotten sons of bitches can get involved.
Because that always works.
Yeah, that old gag. Hey, how many hypodermics are going to be in the fucking suitcase?
So many. You're not going to know what to do with them.
Rob Black's going to show up and fucking stick everybody with his prick.
Yeah. All right. So, and I love the Adam Page Kyle Fletcher match. I thought it was fucking great.
That was bonkers. Finish of that was amazing too.
Oh my God. It was great.
Yeah.
It was, and I love that there was no fucking interference.
When they could have had a lot of it.
Yeah, straight clean.
Yeah.
Tony Storm had her eliminator match. Okay, but they showed you clips of who she was gonna fight. Like they actually made her feel important. Like you didn't think Tony Storm was gonna lose, but they actually were like, here's a woman, and this is clips of her. This is her beating Thunder Rosa and another women's eliminator title match. Like they made an effort. Well, Handsome Kevin's gonna blast about something. Go ahead, buddy.
Here's the woman.
Hear her roar.
I just what are we fucking doing with she had an eliminator match against who was it, Lady Frost?
Yep. No, Yamashita.
No, she had one on Collision against
Collision too.
So she had eliminator matches both nights this week. And were either one of her opponents in contention? Were they in the running to have a fucking title match to begin with? Like, what? I don't understand what the fucking point of having a goddamn eliminator match is. What's the fucking point? You might as well have had Brooklyn Brawler face Hulkster in a title eliminator match in '89. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Why do I give a shit? I don't. You're dressing up the bullshit to dress up the bullshit. Stop it. Just knock it off. And to have one on Wednesday and one on Saturday? Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck
you.
Well, why wouldn't you want your women's champion on TV both nights?
Yeah, but wrestling fucking scrubs.
I mean, Tony Storm did. You could cut out the eliminator, but Tony Storm did say she wants to stay fresh while the Owen Hart thing is going on. So she's going to be on TV and wrestling every week, which is fine. Cut out the eliminator, but she's still on TV wrestling every week. She's somebody that should be on every week. She's fucking entertaining as hell.
What happened to Puppet Girl?
Oh, she's still there.
Yeah,
How come she didn't wrestle?
She had a match against Megan Bain, which was great.
Oh, Megan Bain's the big bitch with what's her name that doesn't sell chairs, right?
Penelope Ford.
Yeah, there you go.
And then Anna
Now
Jay
it's
made the
2 by
save,
4s.
and Haley Cameron touched her on her booty.
I thought you were talking about Joey Janela.
Also, like, can we stop with like 1989? That was like fucking 35 years ago.
Oh,
The
wow,
wrestling
that's what
landscape. The wrestling landscape is a fucking
Right.
billion
So
percent
let's have
change.
more eliminators. More eliminators.
More
I'm not saying you're
tournaments!
eliminated. Don't
Yeah.
fucking let that be your fallback. Like, oh, 1989. Like, stop. You sound like a
It was
fucking jerk
It
off.
was a fucking comp.
It was a terrible comp.
It doesn't fucking matter. Do you think goddamn Lady Frost is taking the title off of her? Is she even close to being contention?
She's got
Oh,
one
fuck
win in her
that.
last 6 months, dude.
Jesus.
No, I
Christ.
don't think so. That's
Well,
not
then
the
why are
point,
we
though.
dressing up the bullshit?
The
Nope.
point is you're putting your women's world champion on TV.
Who's this shit?
Thank you, Tony.
Yeah, and it's not like it's a title match.
Right, it's a title eliminator match.
So like, wait, actually, wait. Am I wrong? Am I wrong about that? If Lady Frost or Yamashita would have won, would they have been the champion?
No, they would have gotten
No,
a
they-
world title shot.
All right, yeah. So what the fuck?
So your
How
problem
about you got
is-
Yamamoto wrestle fucking Frosto to decide a number one contender because nobody gives a fucko.
Because that's not the gimmick.
So your complaint is the fact that they call it an eliminator match. If
Why
Maybe
wouldn't they
said
put
was-
put somebody in the top 5 in an eliminator match?
There's
Like put
no
your number
top
3
5
contender
anymore.
there.
Yeah, what's their records?
Yeah, exactly. What gave Lady Frost the right to have a
Don't
fucking
dare.
eliminator match to begin with?
Don't you
Right.
dare besmirch
What's
the
her
name of Lady
fucking
Frost.
record?
Scott George says she won 16 of her last 17 matches in CMLL.
Well, then why
No.
isn't she getting an eliminator?
Why are you,
That-
why are you peacocking right now?
Yeah. I'm with you, Tony. Yeah.
Fucking red roosters over here.
Of course,
Not
you're
broad,
fond of
that's
them.
why. These dumb broads.
Alicia Fox for the Hall of Fame, 2026.
Fuck yes! Sign it tonight, 2026.
All right, so we don't like the verbiage.
Oh, it's just dumb.
All right.
The verbiage is dumb.
You know what would have been great? Gorilla Monsoon would have said, hey, if Lady Frost has a good showing, even if she beats the champ, she might be in contention for a future title match. That's it.
Hey, look at that.
Oh, you know what would have been great if Gorilla Monsoon
The
went to
opportunity
doctor
of a
for cancer
lifetime.
and might be
Yeah.
fucking alive.
So what's wrong with taking it a step further and just providing opportunities for people that might not normally get these
Because
opportunities?
if Jose Estrada wrestles Bob Backlund in a non-title match on All-Star Wrestling, the commentators will say, hey, if George Estrada can beat the champ here,
Again,
that's going to fire him right up the rankings.
to Matt's point, you're dating a time and place that doesn't exist anymore.
It's wrestling. Wrestling exists in every time and place.
He dropped Brooklyn Brawler and Hulk Hogan. You dropped Bob Backlund and Jose fucking Estrada.
It's an example.
Yeah.
So what? Why? I just don't understand why it grinds your gears to the point where you're furious. But which I respect, right? That's your take. That's your take.
Because when you put the word eliminator there, you make it sound like this person that's facing the champion is a worthy contender for that championship.
If they
When Jose
win, they are.
When Jose Estrada is wrestling Bob Backlund, they say, hey, this is a great opportunity for him because if he beats the champ, it's going to go far in pushing him up the
No,
ranks.
I guarantee you that there are cases where in a non-title match, the challenger beats the champion, and then the very next week on TV, they get a shot. I guarantee that's happened.
What the fuck happens when the person loses the eliminator?
They don't get a shot.
Ever again?
No.
Okay, well,
No,
what the
just go
fuck's the
back to-
point? They
They're
just
just going
lost.
back to the
They
pot.
just had a fucking match and lost. There's no fucking point to this eliminator shit. Fucking bend me over. Just bend me over.
All right, turn around. I'll
It's
throw you
just
up.
a name.
Slide one in there.
It's
I'll bro
just
you up,
a
dude.
Thank you.
freaking name, guys.
It's
Like, what are
fucking
you?
stupid.
Is it the greatest? No, but it's not like.
It's
you
not the
guys might-
greatest.
You guys
It's
might
not
feel
the most
over.
great. Let's do it 4 more times. All right, next 4 shows, let's have eliminators. They have eliminators. They trot this bullshit out every week. It's fucking stupid.
So it's a different wrestler on the roster getting a chance to win a championship at some point every single week. Like, what difference does it make?
Give me Brooklyn Brawler, please.
No, you get Jose Estrada. That's who you get.
Send him down. Jesus Christ.
So it's just the verbiage is what we're getting at.
It's the whole fucking
It's
thing.
such a silly
It's
thing
the
to get
whole
fucking
fucking
upset
It's
about.
the whole hold on. It's the whole thing you
the
don't
whole
like that Tony
fucking-
Storm is on TV wrestling?
No, I don't mind Toni Storm being on TV. I don't mind her wrestling. I don't mind any of that. But when you put this bullshit out there, like I'm supposed to halfway think that, okay, now if she wins this match, boom, she's got a title shot. How many God, I hope somebody's done this research already somewhere out there, please. How many people have gone into a title eliminator match and fucking won the match?
Well, I told you already. The Miyu Yamashita did. She beat Thunder Rosa. They showed it before her eliminator match against.
When was this?
Oh God, years ago in Mexico.
Whenever Thunder Rosa was champion.
In CMLL.
No, but it was under the AEW banner.
Ah, fuck it.
Yeah, exactly.
You just said, dude. No, you can't.
No. How many? How many?
Just
how
because
many?
you're wrong,
You
Matt,
can't
just
play
play
that. I'm not
card.
wrong. Oh, you both can fuck my balls.
Fuck out of here, man.
I said how many? You gave me one example.
Okay,
What's
but I
the
gave you one.
percentage?
All right, so
and
here's
they-
the one.
Percentage.
I think Buttlander beat Nightingale for the CMLL women's title eliminator thing. So file that in the Who Gives a Fuck department.
Look, I don't think it's a hill worth dying on. I understand your frustration, but they used it on Wednesday night to show like, oh, this has happened before. Did I think Toni Storm was going to lose to Miyu Wanashido? No.
You want a Shido?
But I give them praise for the fact that they brought in this, you know, if you're not a fucking hardcore like Stardom fan or TJPW fan, like you don't know who this girl is, right? At least they made a video package for her, which is more we can say for when they brought Okada in, who's the fucking greatest, one of the greatest wrestlers in the world, and you just brought him in and he just says bitch, and that's like what people know him as. You can read it.
All eliminator matches do is give stakes to matches that otherwise wouldn't have any. It's a good thing. Couldn't agree more.
That was Apron Bump Kyle.
Oh yeah, sorry about
Disagree
that.
more.
Apron
The
bump.
fuck does Kyle know?
Yeah. What the fuck is he?
Yeah,
Better
what's he
than-
ever done? Thanks for
Yeah.
helping me out, brother.
Yeah.
Hell Satan.
Also, like, stop with the comps to 1989. Go current. Pick something in the last decade.
Just anything I want.
Anything in the last decade. Stop going back to the
All
fucking
right,
80s.
so it's like
a
fucking
lifetime
throwing
ago.
Titus O'Neil out and saying, "Here, Randy, you beat him. It's a title eliminator."
There you go. You want to do
All
that?
right.
Yeah. Just give me a better comp.
Nah, I like Hulkster and Brooklyn.
Stop
Bros.
going back to fucking 89. It's a whole different world.
I don't know why, but I feel like it's not in the last decade. But I guarantee you, in some point in time, Bob Holly won a match against the champion and got a title shot the next week. It just feels like Bob Backlund probably. Like black tights, Bob Holly.
Black Tights Bob. So anyway, we were putting over Brundo. You got to save this. Let's bring it back to like a normal before the two fucking butt buddies over here have a fucking aneurysm. Yeah, you two.
Yeah.
I don't like the cut of your jib.
I don't
Yeah.
fucking give a shit.
Duggan. Well,
Duggan
You dare disrespect Jib Duggan.
or Lady Frost.
Brundo, how you feeling about the Nick Wayne, Kristen Cage story?
I actually like it. I feel like Nick Wayne's been doing nothing for like 6 months. It's kind of interesting, but unfortunately, he's going away for a
He's
month.
going away. Yeah, like that's
Yeah.
what I.
prison?
It's gonna
What?
Prison?
No, Best of Super Juniors.
It's Duke the Dumpster is going to prison.
Yeah,
Handsome Kevin, what do you think of the Nick Wayne situation?
Couldn't give a shit less.
Blame it on the Wayne.
Is his mom still around?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Hell
that's
yeah.
what you watch
Yeah,
every
yeah.
week.
Don't give a
Did
shit.
you finally stop hate watching AEW?
No. Here's
Oh,
no.
hard, dude.
I watched. What did I watch? I watched. Boy, I think the start and the end of Dynamite. I think that's what I watched. Because didn't it kick off with the big ass fucking tag match?
Yes. it did.
Yeah. I got frustrated, stopped paying attention. I had dinner, and I watched part of the finish there at the end of the show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure that bothered you too.
Yeah, I just stopped. Yeah.
Right. So just don't stop watching. You can.
I'm not going to stop watching. I'm not
You're
going to
not
stop
gonna
watching.
AEW.
No, I'm gonna watch
You
it
do what
forever.
Tony does. Just watch the clips online and then act like you're an expert.
No, I'm not gonna do that. All right, I'm gonna watch the
No.
shows and I'm gonna get pissed off about the shows.
I watched a bit of that FTR Roddy O'Reilly match, and from what I saw from the first fall, I thought it was pretty good. But you know what turned me off? We've got to take another 90-second break, or we're taking one more break. It was fucking 10:02 when they took the break. I said, "Yeah, I'm done." I couldn't stick around, dude.
Did they start late or because of the
I don't-
playoffs?
Who gives
or
a fuck?
on
It's
time?
AEW.
Oh yeah.
I know now, handsome Kevin, I don't want to put your business out there, but maybe this like unnecessary anger, like you hate watching AEW, maybe that's not good for your health, man. Like maybe maybe take those 2 hours to play Fortnite with Vince. Vince misses you.
I miss.
Oh
Vince.
God, you want to fucking come down a stress playing?
No, well, HK doesn't take it as seriously as you two fucking jerk off. So like you'll be able to laugh for a couple hours.
Oh, but then the problem is, then I come out here and I get all riled up about it, and then you say you don't even watch the show. All right,
Yeah,
I
no,
want
I
to watch the show.
Any
Yeah,
opportunity to throw you under the bus. You
Handsome
don't want to watch.
Can't
the
win,
show.
man.
Yeah.
He can't win.
Yeah.
You can win.
I'm trying to win.
No, he can't.
Can't win. Trying to win. I
Stop
miss you too,
watching.
Vince.
Win.
I love you, buddy. Birthday, buddy.
Vince doesn't listen to this show. He said it the
Oh,
last episode of he's like, I don't understand how people get all worked up and talk about wrestling.
Yeah, he was kind of hating on wrestling.
Yeah,
for a
and
while.
Justin was
like
like,
anything
we're
else.
on a wrestling podcast network, right?
Yeah, I haven't talked to Justin in like a year and a half. I hope he's doing all right.
I'd
He's
like to know what
okay.
this Vince guy is into and what he's passionate about, and have
Uh,
him, try
Well,
to
you-
tell me,
Tune
and have
in.
him tell me that it's better than pro wrestling.
You'll
I'd like
get an
to-
earful. Trust me.
Yeah, you will.
Wait, what's his poison?
There's not enough beep buttons.
Yeah.
Listen to the Inconclusive Breakdown podcast, all right?
Yeah.
Here's my one gripe with Collision. Right? I thought the outside of that weird sequence, the Botchamanias thing, the tag match was pretty good. Josh Alexander, Brody King, I fucking loved.
Great.
Megan Bain, Harley Cameron, great. We just brought Roosh back last week. They tried to make a big deal out of it. Then we got this other stop with the fucking $100,000 bullshit. Just call it a fucking four-way. Don't make a big deal when somebody returns if you're just gonna have them fucking lose.
Wait. What is the $100,000 bullshit?
It was a body slam match between Andre the
guys,
Giant and
high-speed collision four-way match.
Fucking Sammy Guevara ones. He hasn't been on
Yeah.
TV in a year.
And Roosh making his big return loses his fucking return match.
Well, he
Just like
returned
everybody and their
last
grandmother loses fucking debut matches in AEW.
He returned last week, and that was like a big deal. Now he's
Did they get the horns?
You get the horns.
Yeah.
No, you didn't get the
no.
He didn't get the $100,000 either.
no the fucking 100,000. So fucking stupid. Like kayfabe has been so fucking dead. Like nobody. Look, Tony Khan might be dumb enough to give every.
I was
really make it
just
a
gonna
fucking
say that.
$100,000 match, but then you would have a whole locker room full of miserable fucking people. Unless he's given the winner gets $100,000, and then the losers have to split $100,000. I don't fucking know.
No, the losers have to kick up the money to pay for the $100,000. It's almost as bad as saying Eliminator, right? Like, what are we doing? Kayfabe's dead. Fuck off. How do you like that? That's a 10-year fucking thing right there.
You're not watching on YouTube and Twitch and Facebook. You need to be watching. You just
Yeah, eat a